Hey, Sean, guess what, man? It is the start of the World Series. We just got in here this morning and had media day already. Had a media luncheon. They took care of us there for the media lunch. Yeah, I'm doing all right there. And we just got down here on the field and watching TCU take some little warm up, little hitting practice, little fielding practice, and getting going here for the start of this College World Series.
Yeah, 2015 College World Series here in Omaha, and we're going to be here to bring you all the coverage the entire time we're down here in Omaha. And you're right, we just got done with the press conference. It was a great press conference with all four head coaches. We found out Preston Morrison is going to be the starter, and he's going to go against the number 2 pitcher, Poche.
Left-hander.
Left-hander Poche from LSU.
Is that Fouché or Poche?
Yeah, Poche. Yeah.
Oh, it's not Sean Fouché?
No.
That's
no relation.
Sean Poche, no relation? I didn't know if that was a French cousin of yours or something.
Who knows?
Who knows? Well, guys, I'm telling you, we're excited. We're here. It's a little overcast today. They're talking about having showers all week here. We'll see how that pans out for it because, that's going to change the game up. We talked about that right after the press conference, you and I, Sean, talking about how that could affect the weather as far as pitching delays being involved, talking about run game, bunting, playing the short game. Yeah. All those things come in consideration when weather's part of the deal.
Well, just as some of the coaches said in the press conference, this is an amazing field, and all the teams here have gotten here by playing great baseball. But the two teams we're going to see on Sunday, TCU and LSU, between them have a ton of steals this season. It's a very fast team, very aggressive on the base paths. And any sort of rain is going to obviously dampen that part of the game.
And it surely could. Of course, we've got a big night tonight after the practice ends here, and we have a little press time with the players and the coaches. There's going to be a break here, and then it's always a big tradition here, opening ceremonies where they bring out all 8 of the teams out here, introduce the teams. It's a big deal for the fans here, especially locally in Omaha, and it's a big deal for them to come in here. And then they'll have a grand fireworks show probably. And what they had last year, parachuters. That was pretty cool.
They had parachuters, and they came out in complete pitch darkness, and it was
lit up coming through the sky. But with it being overcast tonight, I don't know if that's going to happen or what's going to happen. But I can guarantee you this: we're going to have some good baseball here in Omaha. And, LSU is going to be a hungry team. They came in here 2 years ago, went 0-2 and out of here. Last year we went, 1-2 and out of here. And so there's a lot of pressure on both teams to win that first game.
It is, and LSU really does have something to prove here. I mean, they've been out of the College World Series for a while. They came back, went 0-2, and they have something to prove, and they are hungry, and they're going to give TCU their best shot.
And they are the marquee team here. They're known for their fans and their following here.
Their fans are everywhere.
There's going to be a lot of purple tomorrow. Yes, some of it will be TCU, but most of it, not tomorrow, on Sunday, most of it will be LSU.
Well, there is one thing for certain. At least the stands will be a beautiful shade of purple.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. So we're looking forward to this, Sean. Like you said, but we'll be here all week. Hopefully we'll have a little surprise interviews for you. What happened? We have no idea what we're bringing to you, but we're going to have fun. We're going to try to bring you as much. Sean's doing a great job updating, tweeting for you, updating press conferences live for you, things like that. We're working hard to try to make this as close as you guys can get here to Omaha, that we're here for you. So anyway, Sean, how about a big Go Frogs?
Absolutely.
Go Frogs.
Go Frogs.
This is my fun day. Tomorrow's going to be my focus day, and next day is my game day.
What about the challenge of pitching against LSU? What do you think?
They're a great hitting team, and I think it's going to take good game plan and good focus and a good attack by me to keep us close. So when the day comes, hopefully do my best.
Last year when we played Ole Miss in our elimination game, there was no wind, and Kevin Crone hit a ball that went 6 rows up. He hit the same ball against Virginia, but the wind was blowing in. So, it's not all on the baseball or the ballpark. I think the way this park faces with that south wind can have something to do with it. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have the threat of that back in the game.
And how important is it, game with LSU, to win that first game, to play out of the winner's bracket as opposed to the loser's?
Just like any tournament, you want to stay out of it as long as you can, and this one's so set up for the team that wins the first 2 games on their side. So, we're going to do everything we can to stay on that side of it. It's going to be a tough challenge, though, with LSU.
You've had a lot of late inning
extra inning rallies over the past 2 seasons. What's been the big key to keeping the emotions, level when you have to move on to the next game?
Just keeping it loose and then just being as competitive and athletic as possible, because at this stage of the game, there's 2 types of teams left. They're either hot or really good. So we're hoping for both. But I think for us in those extra inning games, it was all about just keep fighting, keep grinding out bats, and keep pitching even when there was no end in sight.
Again, it's the first team I've ever had that has Omaha experience. So the vibe around our team is different. There's no doubt about that in a positive way. I mean, I think it's really going to help us on the field of play, but that remains to be seen.
What was the message like in that 60-inning game against Texas A&M?
We had a couple tough breaks, especially when Skoog hit that ball off for the pitcher, and the first baseman was able to get it and get that guy out at home. But I think, for us, the whole message this entire postseason has been just play like Pete Rose and just nose to the ground and just keep going, no matter what the circumstances are.
When we get to 2 series like this, just how much more does it help recruiting?
Oh shoot, 1,000 times. It really helps. Anytime you're on ESPN, anytime you're playing every day. There's regionals and super regionals now, and on this stage, Sunday afternoon game against LSU. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, other than winning the whole thing.
You guys are a veteran enough and have seen enough of those circumstances. Do you not get, is there any turmoil in the dugout or anything like that when you fall behind?
I mean, obviously we think, okay, next time we go to the plate, we do this. Next time we're on defense, we need to do this. But as far as a panic or a turmoil, no, not really. We're just going to keep going after it no matter what.
Hey, Coach, back in Omaha, you talked about the press conference. You talked about the seniors and being here and been here before, having other team members being here, and the team mood being a lot more relaxed, being back here in Omaha, kind of back at home. You think that's working to your advantage so far?
We'll find out when we play the game.
We'll find out on the game, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't work well if it doesn't, but it does.
But I mean, the first team that came here in 2010 didn't have any experience, and they did fine. But yeah, I mean, I think it will. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And again, like I said, it's a different vibe around our team. Guys aren't wild. There's a lot less picture taking going on. The biggest key is that the older guys, instead of me having to preach and say a bunch of things, those older guys can say it to the younger guys, which is what I've challenged them to do.
You had a career high 10 strikeouts last time you were here in that first start. Does the postseason get you juiced up a little bit, or do you think you pitch better on this stage? Maybe?
I don't know. I just think that for me, I believe that starts are independent, and some guys may be juiced up for postseason. Some guys may be a little more timid for postseason. But for me, I'm just approaching it like another start, just getting all my preparation in, getting all my mental work in, and I just go out there and just keep my butt off.
Your decision to go with Preston Morrison in the first game, him being an all-time winning pitcher at TCU, somebody you have a lot of confidence in, going against a speedy LSU team, having a right-handed pitcher up there, reduce speed there. But he does have a good pickoff mood. Any real concerns there?
Not really. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, controlling the run game is important, but if you can keep them off first base, then that's even better. So Preston does a good job of managing both. The key is that he's not afraid to pick to first base 3 or 4 times and then still be able to execute a pitch. There's a lot of pitchers that, once they get in their own head about the run game, so they're really bad at holding the runners and they're really bad pitching. Right. Whereas Preston has enough moxie and he's been around long enough that he'll be able to get through it. I mean, it's a tough lineup to face, and the thing you can't do is get caught up in the runners, and all of a sudden the ball's going to be flying out of this ballpark.
Preston, y'all seem like a team of destiny here, what y'all come back from and everything. Tell us a little bit some of y'all's little tricky stuff. How about the cap stack that was on the Today Show? What was that all about?
That's just another rally cap we got to take to the extreme, especially I used that in the 22-inning game against St. Houston last year, and then this year against A&M, but you just got to keep it loose and just kind of change up the mojo sometimes.
And going against the left-hander, Poche tomorrow, I mean, going against the left-hander and TCU is big with the run game, and that's going to affect a little bit as far as what you do, as far as your running game too.
Yeah, for the most part, but we've seen that all year long. I mean, with our left-hand lineup, we've seen that all the time. We've seen some of the very best left-handed pitchers in the country, and Poche is one of those things. So that's why we play a great schedule. That's why we played, in Dodger Stadium and saw Philip Pfeiffer from Vanderbilt, who went in the second round. So, we've seen the best of left-handed pitching, and so we're prepared for that.
What do you do on Saturday? Got a day off here before the game. What do you concentrate on? Is that just go back over some of the basic fundamentals and get the guys more rested for Sunday?
Yeah, no real practice, just kind of get our swings in. We're going to go to some batting cages tomorrow morning, and then just give them a chance to go buy the T-shirts they want to buy, and then get some rest and be ready to go on Sunday.
Very good. Well, Coach, good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.